session. So if anyone has to go, we don't want you to go. We want you to stay on to at least the question period, and we'll tell you why later. But it is recorded and it will be later loaded onto Kerry's supplier page. And what you just do is you go to spoiledagent.com and you go down to tour sports and you see Visit Orlando. And without that, also further ado, we're going to introduce you. I think you all know Kerry Sullivan, who's a travel industry sales rep for Visit Orlando. Welcome, Kerry.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you. And Kerry, you brought a very special guest. I know.
I did. I'm so happy to have Jenny Rivard, wholesale sales manager for Walt Disney World, joining me today to update you on everything that's happening at Walt Disney World, as well as a special offer for Canadians, which you may have heard already, but she's going to tell you all about it. So I'm really happy to have Jenny here as well.
I'm really happy to be here too. Thanks, Kerry.
And we're happy to have Jenny here as well. She is no stranger to the Spoiled Agent family. We love when she pops on and visits with us. So thank you, Kerry, for having Jenny join us.
Thank you for having us.
And you ladies have brought a very special gift today to one lucky Spoiled Agent that stays on to the question period to qualify. And do you girls want to say what that is?
Sure. So I'll share my screen if you'd like, and I can show you what we're going to have.
All right. I love it. I love the visuals.
Make sure that I'm sharing my sound as well. So there we go. We got sound. We're good. Okay. So can everybody see the screen?
We see your family.
Wow.
Oh, then there you go.
Now we see your presentation.
Perfect. Excellent. So I've got a great little picture here. So yeah, as Susan said, one lucky winner is going to win this amazing Disney prize pack. You got your beautiful bag there. Of course, you've got Mickey and Minnie, your little plushes, a little blinged out tumbler, some a keychain, a luggage tag, cookie cutters, and then of course you got that really cool Mr. Potato Head mug, and that hat comes off. It's like a little cover for it. So valued over about 100 US. So one lucky winner is going to win that at the end of, or when we draw after the presentation.
Actually, Kerry, I think we can see your notes. Just you're grabbing the wrong slide to share.
Okay.
I mean, we want to see what's happening next, no question about it, but
I'm going to unplug that screen and I'm going to go back to my laptop. We'll just use that.
Yeah, no worries. Take your time. And we're really excited to get going here. Everyone's excited. There. Oh, lots of people here on Facebook are saying hello to everybody. Hi, guys.
Perfect. Are you good with just the presentation now?
That's great. Yeah. And I'll see you guys at the end. If anyone has any questions, just add them to the Q&A box, not the chat. And why? Because we lose them in the chat, and I don't know, we want to make sure we get to everyone's questions. If you're joining us over here live on Facebook, please make sure that you add your email in the comments so you can also qualify for the beautiful prize that's on the screen. So I'll see you girls at the end.
Perfect. Thank you so much. So we'll get started. So good luck to whoever wins this great little prize pack. It's super, super cute. So we're going to start off with a little video for you to sort of get you in that Orlando mood.
Here,
hopefully you can hear
matching bedazzled shirts are worn proudly. Homework disappears. Business suits become bathing suits. And young ones are granted new power. Because this place changes you. Princesses get the royal treatment. Siblings called truces. And dad jokes are actually funny. Robots crown new heroes. And phones are forgotten, at least for a little while. Fireworks paint the sky every night. And hand-holding makes a comeback every day. Here, anything is possible, as long as you can imagine it. And that's what makes Orlando unbelievably real.
Just a nice little visual for you. Some quick numbers. So in 2023, we had 74 million people visit Orlando. We had a little over 6 million of those were international. Leading the way was, of course, us here in Canada with a little over 1.2 million. So hooray to us. Keep sending your clients down to Orlando. And we're hoping that 2024 is going to be just as good. We have 200 plus unique venues and attractions. We actually had bloggers come down a few years back And we let them go and explore Orlando. We wanted to see how long it would take to fully immerse yourself in everything that Orlando has to offer. And it took them a little over 120 days to fully see everything that Orlando has to offer. So there's a lot to see in the city itself. We have over 130,000 hotel rooms in our inventory. So whatever your clients are looking for, we've got them covered. 6,000 plus restaurants and bars, and we have a really, really great dining and entertainment scene, which I'll talk about in a little bit. And we have over 480 different types of hotels and resorts. So again, whatever your clients are looking for, whether it be a moderately priced up to a luxury property, whether it be a standard hotel room or a villa or a vacation home, we have something for everybody in Orlando. And just to get your bearings, so of course, we've got our great little map here. So over here in the gray, we've got our Orlando International Airport, MCO. Up to the north, we've got the downtown and Winter Park area. So if your clients want to go out and have a little more of a local experience, that's a great option. Over here in the peach, we have our convention district, as well as our International Drive area. And then over here in the pink, we of course have Walt Disney World and the Lake Buena Vista area, and then down to the south, the Celebration and Kissimmee area. So just to get your bearings if you haven't been down to Orlando. We are, of course, with all of the major direct airlines out of multiple Canadian cities. So Air Canada, WestJet, Porter, which flies out of Toronto and Ottawa, and coming out of Halifax on December 6th. We've also got Sunwing seasonally, Transat seasonally, and then coming later this year, Flair out of some of the regional airports. And of course, we're with all of the major tour operators as well. So Air Canada Vacations, WestJet Vacations, Travel Brands, Transat, and Sunwing. So multiple ways to book your clients down to Orlando. So one of the great areas, if you want to send your clients just to do a little bit away from the theme parks, if they're wanting a day out or just an evening out, we have the International Drive area. This is a really great tourist district. There's multiple restaurants and bars and attractions all along one road that's easy to get to. We have a nice trolley. It's called the iRide trolley, and it's very economical, so they can get up and down International Drive to check out those various restaurants and attractions. But some of the things you're going to find along International Drive is Desertland Park Orlando, which is they have vintage cars there to see, and cars that have been in movies such as James Bond movies. They've got a restaurant and arcade. You've got Pirate Cove Adventure Golf, so great for the families to go out and have a little bit of friendly competition. Andretti's Indoor Karting and Games, which is an indoor go-karting facility with 4 tracks. And what's great about it is they are electric, so you're not smelling gas or anything like that. And they've got some really great arcade games there and a restaurant and a bar as well. Ripley's, believe it or not, we've also got a brand new beer spa that just opened last year. So you can go in and enjoy a lovely Pilsner or your favorite lager, whatever it is you want. And those tubs are actually filled with water, with barley and hops and different things that are nutritious for our skin. So you're not actually soaking in beer, but you are soaking in those ingredients that are good for us. And then we have Fun Spot America. So this is more of a pay-as-you-play type of place. You can go in and go on whatever rides you want, and you just pay for the ones that you want to go on. So it's free to go in. Like I said, you just pay as you play, free parking. So just a great option for your clients if they want to go out and just have a little bit of roller coasters and some fun. We've also got Chocolate Kingdom, so it tells you all about chocolate and how it's made and the different types of chocolate. The Escape Game Orlando, Starflyer Orlando, which is our over 450-foot swing that swings you over International Drive. We have Top Golf, and then we've got some entertainment facilities such as Dave & Buster's and King's Dining and Entertainment. So both restaurants, bars, as well as arcade and bowling and fun for the families. Along International Drive, also, you're going to find Icon Park. This is an over 20-acre entertainment facility with over 40 restaurants, bars, and attractions all in one spot. So you're going to find the Orlando Eye, which is our over 400-foot observation wheel. Very slow moving, takes about 20 minutes to go all the way around, but you get some spectacular views of Orlando from the top. You've also got Sea Life Orlando, the aquarium, Museum of Illusions, Madame Tussauds, all in one building, so easy to get to, and multiple restaurant options such as Old Red, which is owned and operated by Blake Shelton, so great for the country music fans. They have live music as well as great food. Yard House, Gordon Ramsay's Fish and Chips, just to name a few. So there's so many options there to eat, enjoy a meal, and go out and get some drinks. And then we have Point Orlando. So also another area with multiple restaurants and attractions all in one spot. So you've got Main Event and Live at Point Orlando, which are great bars, great for sporting events. Great restaurant options such as Taverna Opa, Cava's Tacos and Tequilas, Jojo's Shake Bar. And then you've got that weird flipped upside down building. That's Wonderworks. Great little attraction, especially for the younger kids, I would say up to around the age of 12. It is 3 levels. It's very hands-on, very immersive. They have a ropes course at the top. So this is something that your clients can enjoy for a couple of hours. I would say maybe 2 to 3 hours. And there's even more to explore outside of the Orlando area. So, of course, we have the Kennedy Space Center, just a short drive, just shy of an hour going out towards the Port Canaveral area, but such a great facility. I mean, where else are you going to see rockets and launches and that type of thing? It's just so cool. They do have their Heroes and Legends Museum. They've also got their behind the scenes tour, which I highly recommend upgrading your clients to, because they will take you out to the launch pads. They'll also take you out to their vehicle assembly building, which is their huge hangar where they actually have the rockets in there. And just a little sidebar on that, as we see Jenny's beautiful picture of Cinderella's castle there, the vehicle assembly building can fit 14 of Cinderella's castle inside. So it is absolutely massive and definitely a must-see. They've got a breakfast chat with an astronaut where you can go in and have a meal and actually speak with an astronaut, learn about their explorations that they've done, and ask all of your questions about their trips and anything that you want to know about the NASA space program. And a little Canadian connection, they've also got their moon tree garden. So one of their Apollo missions, they actually took some maple seeds up to space and planted them. The ones that they brought back, they planted at the Kennedy Space Center, and there's a little garden there with about 17 beautiful full-grown maple trees. So just a little bit of a Canadian connection as well. So definitely well worth the drive. Short, a little less than an hour. I highly recommend. And they have just launched their new travel agent portal. So Kennedy Space Center TA.com. You can go there and register, and now you can book tickets for your clients, and they are paying out the commissions from that website. So that's Kennedy Space Center TA.com. These are my kids. They really enjoyed the Kennedy Space Center. They could have spent all day there. They absolutely enjoyed it. Just a great place to go. So for the more outdoors, that doesn't always have to be adventurous, but just getting out and enjoying that beautiful Orlando sunshine, we do have the Revolution Adventures, which is our off-road ATV and UTV park. So you can go through the swamps on these outdoor vehicles. We've got Gatorland Orlando, which is celebrating its 75th year in operation this year. It's a great place to go and see alligators. They have over 3,000 of them there. That's actually myself and my kids in that picture. That's their adventure hour. So you can go in and you can feed them. They give you each 2 pieces of chicken to feed them, and then they come out of the water and you have your picture taken with them right behind you. So it's a really cool experience. But they do have lots of little things to do, like you can hold a snake, hold an alligator, meet their capybara. So there's lots of little things, as well as their Screamin' Gator zip line, if you dare, that zips you over the water with the alligators below you. There's Wild Florida, great option to go out and do the airboat rides, go through their zoo, as well as their drive-through safari. And then a variety of water sports, such as paddleboarding on Lake Eola, sailing, and then, of course, we've got beautiful kayaking on the glass bottom boats there in one of the multiple springs that are just a short drive, 20 minutes or so, where you can go out and sometimes even see some manatees. And then, of course, our golf season is coming to an end very, very soon, and we do have 130 golf courses down in Orlando, so you can continue your golfing fun when you're down there. And everybody likes to do a little bit of shopping, so we do have some fantastic shopping centers, just a short drive from Walt Disney World, about 15 to 20 minutes. So you do have the Orlando Premium Outlets, 2 locations, Vineland and International Drive, with over 320 stores between the two. We've also got the Florida Mall with over 250 stores, all the typical stores that you would find at a US shopping center. And then for a more upscale experience, they have the mall at Millennia. So they do have their typical stores, but then they have a section of the mall that's more Louis Vuitton, Dior, Coach, Kate Spade, etc. So just a little more of an upscale experience. And as I mentioned, so Orlando has a really great dining and entertainment scene. We have actually been named one of the top foodie destinations in the United States. We do have award-winning restaurants and celebrity chefs throughout the city. So Jose Andres, Wolfgang Puck, just to name a few. Themed family dining, whatever kind of cuisine you're looking for, we've got you covered. This year, we added in 5 new restaurants to the Michelin program for a total of 48 Michelin recognized restaurants. So 7 of those are Michelin starred restaurants. 11 are Michelin Bib Gourmand restaurants, which means that they are known to have good prices and a family-friendly establishment. and 30 Michelin recommended restaurants. So you can check out a full list of those at our website, which is visitorlando.com. And for clients that are right at Walt Disney World, there is also one of those Michelin starred restaurants, Kappa, which is located right at the Four Seasons Resort Orlando at Walt Disney World. So you can check out that restaurant. It is an absolutely gorgeous Spanish steakhouse. And when you're done enjoying your day at Walt Disney World, there are so many nighttime events to enjoy as well. So the fun doesn't stop there. You've got Cirque du Soleil, which is at Disney Springs with Drawn to Life, Howl at the Moon, Mango's Tropical Cafe, and Tin Roof, which are all along International Drive. And then over at Disney Springs, you've got some great live music and shows with Raglan Road and House of Blues, just to name a few. And if you want to send your clients right downtown Orlando, it's not too far, about half an hour or so. There's some great options downtown as well. So you've got High Tea Orlando, which is an Alice in Wonderland themed bar, very highly themed. Their bar itself is actually about 20 feet long, and it's a wave, and it tells the story of Alice in Wonderland when you walk along the bar. One Up Orlando is our 90s themed arcade bar, so you can get some really cool cocktails there. They also have a life-size Barbie's Dream House. So you can go and have a cocktail right in Barbie's Dream House at the back. And for those who love Halloween as much as me, they do have cocktails and screams. So 365 days of Halloween fun. They've got some really cool cocktails there. And in the back of the bar, they have a little speakeasy that's called the Craft Room. And it only fits 30 people. You do have to make reservations, but very unique if you want to send your clients downtown. And these are all walking distance from one another. And then, of course, over at Disney Springs, you've got some great restaurant options and shopping, as well as at Universal City Walk. But you've got some new options at Disney Springs with Eat by Manheet Chuan, which is the first Indian-inspired restaurant at Disney Springs, as well as Summer House on the Lake, which is down by the water, serving fresh California-inspired cuisine and some great cocktails as well. So as for our accommodations, Denny will probably touch a little bit on the resorts and hotels that are right at Walt Disney World, but I just want to show you some of the ones that are new. So this is the new Evermore Orlando Resort. It opened on January 1st. It's an 1,100-acre property. They do have 2 and 4 bedroom villas. They have 4-bedroom flats, as well as 5 to 11-bedroom vacation homes. Their vacation homes, their 11-bedroom vacation home, just to give you an idea, can sleep up to 32 people. So if you have 32 people that you want to go on holiday with, they do have you covered with that. And that house does have a slide in it as well. It goes from the 3rd floor to the 2nd floor. It's a little yellow twirly slide. So fun for the kids and for the adults. I know I tried it when I was there, but just a great option for your clients. It's just 3 miles from Disney Springs, so it's close to Walt Disney World. And the best part about it is being called Orlando's first beach style resort, as it does have this 8-acre lagoon. It's called Evermore Bay. It's crystal clear. It has 20 acres of sandy beach all around it. You feel like you've been transported somewhere in the Caribbean. It's an absolutely gorgeous property. They're not currently offered by any of our Canadian tour operators, but I can certainly put you in touch with the sales manager if you do have clients that you feel this would be a fit for. And also right on site here, this building right at the back, this is the new Conrad Hotel. So a new luxury property that's also on site around Evermore Bay. So this bay is actually completely swimmable. They have little pockets around where you can swim. The middle is more reserved for their kayaking and their paddleboarding. We've also got the Villatel Orlando Resort. So this began a phased opening in 2023. It's going to be completely done by 2025. Upon completion, it's going to have 526 units. So they're going to have 6 to 9 bedroom private homes with their own private pool, 4 to 5 bedroom villas, and then later in 2025 they're going to have their 2 to 3 bedroom suite. So this is about 18 minutes from Walt Disney World. And their private homes, just to give you an idea, the 6 to 9, they will have 1 to 2 themed rooms, depending on how big the house is. And their 4 to 5 bedroom villas will have 1 themed room. So you can pick your theme, whether it be Disney Princess, Frozen, whatever your theme, whatever your clients are looking for. And then right on site, close to Walt Disney World Resort, you've got the Swan and Dolphin as well as the Swan Reserve. So a great option. They're walking distance to Epcot. They do have all the same amenities as staying right on site at Disney, except for the Disney dining plan. But they're a great option for your clients if they want to stay right on site. And just a short drive away, you've got about 10 minutes or so, the Orlando World Center Marriott. So this is actually the largest Marriott in the world. So it's just a short drive from Walt Disney World, and they've got some great room categories for your clients. And for the families, the Grove Resort and Water Park is great. It's about a 15-minute drive from Walt Disney World, but they do have their 2 and 3 bedroom units. It's more like a condo, so very comfortable for the families. They do have their water park right on site as well, and then they have their flow rider. And if you want your clients to go and enjoy some, out neighborhoods just outside of the tourist area and do more of a local experience, we have some really pretty areas such as Winter Park. They do have a weekend farmers market, so you can send your clients there on a Saturday to go and get local produce and crafts and local artisans. They do have their scenic boat tour that takes you through the lakes, showing you these gorgeous homes, some great restaurants, including 2 of those Michelin-starred restaurants, and great shopping along Park Avenue, and they have their historic Winter Park train station. And then there's also Winter Garden. So again, a very local feel. They have a Saturday's farmers market, as well as a great main street with some great shopping and boutique style shopping and some great restaurants. And then right downtown, you've got Lake Eola, which is great for paddleboarding as well as walking around. The Dr. Phillips Center for the Performing Arts, which is great for concerts. And then you've got the Kia Center, also great for concerts or sporting events such as the Orlando Magic. So let's see a quick video that highlights what's new to explore in 2024.
No sound. There's no sound, Kerry.
No, this one I know doesn't have sound a lot of the time. I apologize. But as I mentioned, we do have the 48 Michelin recognized restaurants, so 7 of those that are Michelin starred. And then new options at Disney Springs. And the bandbox is new. This is in Ivanhoe Village. This is Orlando's first non-alcoholic speakeasy. And over at the Caribe Royale, which is along International Drive, they have their new stadium club. So great for watching a sporting event. And then they have their own virtual games as well. So I mentioned the Dr. Phillips Center for the Performing Arts. They've also opened up their Judson's Live, which has more of a speakeasy feel, and it's open prior to their concerts and their events. And coming later this year, Area 15. So it's going to be a very highly themed, immersive entertainment and events district. And then right downtown, we've got Life, Nature and Conservation Exhibit, which is at the Orlando Science Center. So there's lots to explore for 2024. There's more coming into 2025. And I wanted to touch just briefly on Brightline. So in September of last year, they opened up their new station at the Orlando airport. So now this is linking Orlando to South Florida. So it does go down to Miami. It has stops in between at West Palm Beach, Boca Raton, Fort Lauderdale, and Aventura. So great for cruise passengers who want to come down. They want to come down to Orlando and spend a week and then perhaps take a cruise out of Miami or Fort Lauderdale. This is a great way to get them down to that area without having to rent a car or a transfer. It takes about 3.5 hours to get from Orlando to Miami. So it's a really great option. And they do have different fares. So you can get their basic fare. Oh, sorry. I think this just changed for some reason. I must have pressed something. I apologize. Is it still showing the other slide?
We see Brightline.
Yeah. Oh, as a full screen though?
Yep, you're fine.
Perfect. Okay, changed on my screen. So we do have future connections too into Stewart and Cocoa, which is going to take your clients out towards Port Canaveral. So hopefully that will be done by early next year. So a great option to get your clients out to the Port Canaveral area. So they do have a website, which is gobrightline.com. They are offering travel industry partners their commissions as well. So you can go to that website, you can register, book the tickets, and that's all available for you. So hopefully you have all heard of our Orlando Travel Academy. I know we've done a number of e-blasts and I've always mentioned it on my webinars. This is our online specialist course. It does not take a long time. I would say a little less than 45 minutes. Some really great content in there. We do have 7 chapters with an 8th chapter coming towards the end of the year. So a really great way to enhance your knowledge of Orlando, increase your sales, but also gain access to graduate benefits to use for yourself. So once you complete this little section here, offers will unlock for you, and you're going to have access to graduate benefits to use for yourself. So that includes 2 free tickets to the Kennedy Space Center, 1 free ticket to Boggy Creek Airboat Adventures, Wild Florida, Legoland Florida, and Gatorland. Buy one, get one 50% off, or 50% off at additional attractions such as Crayola Experience or sporting events such as the Orlando Magic. And there's also discounts at malls and hotels. So you can get started with that at orlandotravelacademy.com. It is offered in multiple languages, so English, French, Spanish, etc. So you can do it in whichever language you feel comfortable. And once you complete the course, you will also get a certificate that you can print, put on your wall, say that you are a certified Orlando expert, or you can download it and share it on your social media, letting your clients know that you are now a certified Orlando expert. We also have our website that we have just revamped. So this is available in both English at visitorlando.com and French at visitorlando.ca. So you can check that out. There's lots of great resources on there as well. And then, of course, you've got me here. I'm always here to help or assist you. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out via telephone or by email. So you've got my information there. And if you do have any questions, please feel free to reach out anytime. And I'm going to pass it over now to Jenny to tell you all about the new things that are going on with Walt Disney World.
Fantastic. So I should just go ahead and share my screen?
Yes, absolutely.
One moment, please. Let me know when it goes into full screen mode.
You're good.
Excellent. Well, thanks so much, Kerry. That was so much. I learned a lot actually about Orlando that I didn't even know. It says amazing. I think I need to go and check out High Tea. That looked really cool.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm Jennifer Rivard. I'm the wholesale sales manager for the Walt Disney Company up here in Canada, representing today the Walt Disney World Resort in Orlando, in Florida. And I'm really happy to be here to talk to you. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take you on a little tour around our 4 major theme parks. And as we do, what I'm going to talk about is what's new at each theme park and what's coming. Because I know that a lot of you are big Disney fans out there, and you probably heard from our D23 Expo in August about all of the huge expansion that's coming to Walt Disney World. So I want to talk a little bit about that as we go, so you have an idea of what's coming. And then at the end, we will talk about our amazing Canadian resident offers that are in market right now for your clients. So let's start our tour over in Epcot, where we've just completed a multi-year full park transformation. It's officially complete. So many things have opened. The most recent of the expansion completion was Journey of Water, inspired by Moana. And it's now open at Epcot. It's a new walkthrough experience located within World Nature, which is one of the new districts that we've opened at Epcot. And it's the Epcot neighborhood that's dedicated to understanding and preserving the beauty and the balance of the natural world. And so here you can learn about the cycle of water and the importance of this resource on our planet as you stroll through the interactive trails. And you can also meet Moana herself, of course, at a special character greeting location that's nearby. This is a really amazing new space at Epcot. You actually get to interact and play with the water, and it's hard to explain, but it really does interact and play with you. But it's just wonderful. Now, also now open and new in Epcot, World Celebration Gardens and Dreamers Point. So World Celebration unites the front of the park and ties together the other 2 new Epcot neighborhoods, which is World Discovery and World Nature. And at Dreamers Point that you see here on your screen, guests are also going to discover a beautiful statue of Walt Disney himself. It's a reminder to all of us to remember to dream big, because Walt was a dreamer. And unfortunately, Walt passed away, not to make this a sad moment, but he passed away before Epcot opened. And Epcot was really his dream. So really, this is a wonderful moment to be able to sit down and see Walt being able to look out on his dream realized and get a great photo op with you and your family. At Communicore Hall in our Communicore Plaza area, which is also new, you can make magical memories at a dedicated character meeting location for Mickey and friends. and unwind in a relaxing indoor space here and enjoy seasonal experiences throughout the year, including art exhibitions, live entertainment, cooking demonstrations, and more. And then at Communicore Plaza, which is also in this area, you can delight in live entertainment or stop by Festival Favorites, which is a dining location with a seasonal rotating menu offering our most popular festival dishes. As I'm sure you know, Epcot is really known for all of its seasonal festivals around the year that we have, like Epcot Food and Wine Festival, the Flower Garden Festival. So these new areas are going to kind of serve as a hub and will change as those festivals change with the theming. Now, coming in 2025, a part of our new announcements of what's coming for Walt Disney World at Epcot itself, there will be in 2025 a brand new Spaceship Earth lounge coming in 2025, where you can relax with your friends and your family in a new themed lounge. And it will be inspired by the Spaceship Earth attraction. And that's the attraction as you first walk into Epcot. That's inside the ball, which it's actually not a ball. Its name is Spaceship Earth. So this is where you'll find this new lounge. So looking forward to being able to raise a glass there this coming year, next year. And also racing into 2025, Test Track is being reimagined right now. So you'll be able to explore the past, present, and future of automation with a newly rethemed Test Track presented by Chevrolet. And so buckle up here because it might get a little bit bumpy. So now let's head on over to the Magic Kingdom theme park. And we're going to head down the bayou as we're here with our newest attraction, which is Tiana's Bayou Adventure, which opened at Magic Kingdom Park in June. This is a reimagined attraction that takes our guests on a musical adventure inspired by the beloved story and the characters from the fan favorite film, Princess and the Frog. So picking up where the film left off, guests will join Princess Tiana, Naveen, and jazz-loving alligator Louie on an adventure through the bayou as they prepare to host a one-of-a-kind Mardi Gras celebration where everyone's welcome. Along the way, guests will encounter familiar faces, make new friends, and travel through the bayou to original music inspired by songs from the film as they're brought into the next chapter of Tiana's story. Now, also kind of new at the Magic Kingdom is our Country Bear Musical Jamboree. So get ready for a foot stomping good time at the Country Bear Musical Jamboree. It's now open at the Magic Kingdom Park, and this is also a reimagining of a fan favorite, a classic attraction. So head on over to Frontierland for this newly reimagined show where Henry, Trixie, Big Al, and their pals, as they put on a knee-slapping show filled with rockabilly, bluegrass, pop country, and Americana spins on popular Disney tunes. Now, I know you want me to talk about all of the cool things that we announced coming at Magic Kingdom Park, so let's get right into that. So coming in 2025, this will be next year. Everyone's very excited. Is a new Pirates of the Caribbean themed lounge, and it's coming to Adventureland at Magic Kingdom Park in Florida. This first-of-a-kind experience will extend the story of the Pirates of the Caribbean, and Imagineers are in the design process now, and more details are still coming in the future. So keep your eyes to the Disney Parks blog or DisneyTravelAgents.ca for as more information on this new space develops. Now, also arriving on Main Street, USA in 2025 at Magic Kingdom, when the sun sets in the Magic Kingdom, a new parade will waltz down Main Street. So get ready to witness Disney's Starlight. Disney parks around the world will also have new spectaculars like this on the horizon. Now, zooming into construction. So construction beginning in 2025. We're going to start our engines here because fan favorite stories and characters from Pixar's Cars race into Magic Kingdom Park with 2 new attractions coming and fun for the whole family. And now the one that everyone's been waiting for. Just take this slide on in. Take a look really close at all the things that we were going to guess that might be coming, but Something Wicked begins construction really soon. There is no happily ever after. Get ready to see the darker side of your favorite fairy tales when the villains cast a spell over the Magic Kingdom. So that's right, a villains theme land is going to be starting construction soon at the Magic Kingdom Park. This is something that fans have been asking for a long time. And I'm just so excited to see this happen. So again, something that we all need to keep our eyes and ears peeled for more details as it transpires. So now let's move away from the scary and over to some joy at Disney's Hollywood Studios. In honor of Disney's Pixar's Inside Out 2, you can now meet Joy over at Pixar Plaza at Disney's Hollywood Studios. And coming soon to Disney's Hollywood Studios, The Little Mermaid, a musical adventure. It's going to be a fully reimagined theatrical production inspired by the Walt Disney Animation Studios classic, The Little Mermaid. It will debut in the newly refreshed Animation Courtyard Theater at Disney's Hollywood Studios. The Little Mermaid, a musical adventure, will have guests flipping their fins to musical numbers inspired by the film, including Part of Your World, Poor Unfortunate Souls, and more. So check out this beautiful concept artwork of the show's Kiss the Girl scene and an all-new edition that captures the magic of this fresh production. Now, keeping in Disney's Hollywood Studios, part of the announcements of what's coming, there will be construction beginning in 2025 on a new Monsters, Inc. inspired land. It's Laughter Thereafter when Sully, Mike, and the rest of the crew from Pixar's Animation Studios Monsters, Inc. move into Disney's Hollywood Studios and let humans inside the factory for the first time. I am super excited about this one. It's one of my absolute favorite all times. And I'm just so excited to see there's going to be an amazing coaster attraction all about the different doors. So, definitely something to look forward to. So construction begins soon on that. So now moving on over, last but not least, let's go to Disney's Animal Kingdom theme park. And here, coming in 2025, a new show based on Zootopia is being created for the Tree of Life Theater at Disney's Animal Kingdom. Zootopia Better Together opens next winter and will take guests on an adventure through different biomes seen in the Disney animation Zootopia, along with Judy Hopps, Nick Wilde, and their friends from the film. So a lot of fun. And then sprouting to life in 2027, Lions, Tigers, and Indiana Jones and the Magical Family, oh my, Tropical Americas will come to Disney's Animal Kingdom, featuring everyone's favorite archaeologist and the magical Casita from the Walt Disney Animation Studios Oscar-winning film Encanto. So what you see here is an artist rendering of what that new land will look like, called Tropical Americas, and it will be arriving in 2027. Let's take a little bit of a deeper look at what we're going to see new here. So Encanto, we'll start with that first. So if you're a fan of drawers, floors, and doors, let's go. The first ever Encanto themed ride-through attraction is coming to Animal Kingdom, featuring this beloved magical family from the Walt Disney Animation Studios film. So inside the casita, that's right, you're going to see the casita itself. Antonio has just received his special gift, the ability to communicate with animals, and his room has transformed into a rainforest. So it's time to go explore alongside him, and you'll never know what member of the family you might bump into, but we don't talk about that. The space will be lush and sprawling at Esperanza Carousel, featuring a large fountain in the center. And this is a new area too, where the villagers like to gather and tell stories. Additionally, a woodcarver has created a giant working carousel featuring his favorite animals from Disney stories. And it's a new take on a classic attraction that young families are going to love. And there will also be a new area here called Esperanza Market. So just like Harambe, the land feels lived in with a long, rich history. Plus, there's a large hacienda, which will be one of the largest quick service restaurants at Walt Disney World Resort. And then last, but certainly not least, at Disney's Animal Kingdom, with the new reimagining that's coming to Tropical Americas, this will be coming in 2027, a brand new Indiana Jones attraction. A new Indy experience is set to arrive in Disney's Animal Kingdom, and it will be different from any other Indiana Jones experience around the world. In this new venture, the man with the hat has recently discovered a perfectly preserved Maya temple, and that can only mean one thing: it's time to explore it. So he's heard rumors about the mythical creature deep within the temple, and he's got to go see it for himself. So he brings us along on the adventure. But will there be snakes? We'll just have to wait and see. So now that we've gone through all of our 4 different theme parks on our tour, I just want to touch on a couple of other new things at the resort side of at Walt Disney World Resort. So Walt Disney Resort and Disney Vacation Club has brought 350 new and refreshed cabin hideaways to Disney Fort Wilderness Resort and Campground. The cabins at Disney Fort Wilderness Resort, which is a Disney Vacation Club resort, open in July 1st, 2024, and it would be the 17th Disney Vacation Club resort. So this development is part of a collection of improvement projects underway at Disney's Fort Wilderness Resort and Campground that are designed to enhance the guest experience, including proposed pool enhancements and as well as expanded dining experiences at Trails End Restaurant and Crockett's Tavern. And this one I'm super excited about. Island Tower at Disney Polynesian Village Resort. One of our most beloved resorts at Disney, of course, is Disney's Polynesian. So this is an expansion with a new Island Tower. It's inspired by the early concepts for Disney's Polynesian Village Resort. The Imagineers of today are honoring the past while furthering the resort story with this innovative addition. Projected to open in late 2024, the proposed project would complement the existing resort and evoke the spirit of the Pacific Islands. Proposed plans include additional rooms, new recreation offerings, and dining options. So with all of these exciting new things at Walt Disney World, it really makes me, I don't know about you, but it makes me want to plan a trip. So there's never really been a better time to do that. Of course, because we have two, not just one, but two special offers available just for Canadian residents. So let's take a look.
Sometimes the best beginnings start with a click. Start yours now with this special offer for Canada residents and save 25% or more on a 4-day or longer Walt Disney World theme park ticket. Learn more at disneyworld.ca/tickets and let the magic begin at Walt Disney World Resort.
Wants to keep playing. So you heard that right. It's not just that Canadian residents save 25%, they save 25% or more with this new special offer. So take advantage of this just for Canadian residents and get ready to explore a world filled with magic and thrills in 2024. 2025, even during Canadian March breaks and summer holidays. So this is a long-standing Canadian resident ticket offer, perfect for your guests that want to start planning for next year as well. Now it's for 4-day or longer Walt Disney World Resort theme park tickets. You can buy it now through November 6th. So if you have guests that have that are looking to travel, make sure that you act on this before November 6th. The ticket start dates are as early as November 10th, and they run through to September 27th of 2025. Now, there is one little blackout date period within there over Christmas time. Of course, everybody knows Christmas and New Year's at Disney is very, very, very popular. So the blackout dates are from December 15th to January 4th, 2025. But think about it, we've got some amazing deals right now to start planning those March break and even summer vacations. But if that wasn't enough, Canadians also can take advantage of a special room offer as well. This offer even covers the March break travel, so it's a great time again to start planning. So the best part is that you can double it up with the Canada resident ticket offer and get both deals. So you can see on the screen here the different dates. We have 3 different date breaks that you can take a look at. And again, this is the best time to make the most of an incredible March break with the Canadian resident offer. The offer is up to 25% for the room, and remember the tickets are 25% or more. So I want to thank everyone here for everything that you do, because honestly, without you, we could not bring the magic to Canada. So we appreciate all the hard work you do. It does not go unnoticed, and we just appreciate it so much. So back over to you, Kerry.
Awesome. Thank you so much. I learned so much too. My goodness, you guys have so much going on at Walt Disney World now and into 2025 and later. So I'm excited to go see everything myself. I also want to thank you all for taking time out of your schedule to update yourself on Orlando and Walt Disney World and everything that we have going on. And we will open it up to any questions that you might have.
So there's some questions, but I also have like Facebook. There's so many people on Facebook and there's so many great questions. I just want to hit there first. I know that Tammy says on Facebook, it's time for her to get back to Orlando. And also Helen says, never a dull moment in Orlando. So many years after years, new theme parks, attractions to remember going forward. So good.
So true.
I love it. And you know, I agree. I think we're going to go back to Orlando, and I want to go to that The high tea. I agree with Jenny.
Yeah.
It's so cool.
Okay, awesome. Okay, so the questions Joy's asking, and I believe this was for Brightline. Let me know, Joy, if I'm not correct. Are there group bookings allowed? And if so, how many people can be included?
So anything to do with Brightline, I'm going to refer you to their website. So it's gobrightline.com. If you want to send me off an email, I can also get you the contact information for the sales manager that's located down in Miami, and they can answer all of that for you.
Okay, just going back over to Facebook, there's Michelle, Chantel, and Denise. They're all saying love, love, love this presentation. You guys did great. They're like, it's going crazy over here. I wish you could see it. Okay, amazing. Okay, so Joy's asking for pricing for rooms. I know that there's websites they can refer to, things like that, right, Jenny?
When it comes to Disney, I would say, pricing, there's something for everybody. We have everything from a value, moderate, deluxe, vacation club levels. So, I would definitely refer them to taking a look at either, the Disney travelagents.ca site, so they can go into the booking engine there and check it out, depending on what their guest is looking for, or call your favorite tour operator and they can help you out with that.
Okay, and I believe Carolyn also is kind of asking about same thing with room and tickets and packages. So just to hook on to that, what Jenny's saying, correct, Jenny?
Yeah, so I can see Carolyn's question. You're asking about May. You already have people booked and you want to take advantage of the Canadian resident offer. Best thing to do is to call in to the source that you booked it through and see what you can do there.
And a few people are saying they had to go or they want to rewatch this. So it's been recorded, of course. And like I was mentioning earlier, if you guys had missed it, we're going to load it up a little bit later once we get everything all done on our side. And it's going to be under Kerry's supplier page. So how you find that is you go to spoiledagent.com and you're going to go to tour sports, then you're going to find Visit Orlando. And not just this one, all of the past ones we've done with Kerry, of course, right? And also I put the link in about the your travel academy as well. That's in there too, for everyone to get familiar with that are not. How they can find you girls. I put it all in the comments for both of you on Zoom and on Facebook as well.
Perfect.
And Jenny, there's another one there for you.
Yeah, I see that. Will there be a Disney ticket deal announced after November 6th, or should anyone going next summer buy before then? Well, I'll tell you one thing. The one thing that they won't tell me is what's coming. So, I'm in sales, so I've got a big mouth. So nobody's going to tell me about anything until an offer is launched. So I don't know anything about future offers yet. But honestly, when I look at ticket offers, they don't happen often. So I would say if you have guests that are looking to travel next year, I would book before November 6th.
There's a good tip. Take that, guys. Okay, Jacinta saying she's going to the Polynesian in February. It'll be her first time to Disney, and they're going for 2 weeks.
Amazing. Wow, that's a great vacation.
That's what you want to hear.
Yeah.
And Susan saying so much new and coming, so exciting. And Marie Ann saying really great presentation, ladies. Like the comments are really a lot. I can read every one. Okay, there's another question. I believe that's for Jenny as well.
From Paula, you're asking about the Canadian offer in the system. I can't answer that. That would be a question for your BDM. So I would talk to, if you're based in Ontario, Jason Stremble would be your BDM. Cindy Charest covers Quebec and the East Coast, and Angela Kane is in Western Canada. So if you do need their contact information, I can get them to you. If you don't mind, just maybe pop Kerry an email and she'll work with me.
Sure. And I know Kerry does a great follow-up as well. So she's going to reach out to all the agents that joined us today. So she can pass on that for sure.
Sure, I can do that.
Yep.
All right. Well, you guys did a great job with answering questions, covering everything that's what's new. Really, you've added an appetite for everyone on all levels to go.
Perfect.
Families, singles, couples, groups, couple groups, like everyone all wants to get there. So
That's right.
Great job, ladies, as usual.
Thank you.
You guys.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you. And really, thank you all the spoiled agents from across Canada for joining us, whether it's over your coffee or your lunch. It's lunch for us three, I know. But we're really happy to have you all join us. And don't forget, you guys have a fabulous prize for one lucky spoiled agent. And what,
right.
you want to say what that is again, girls?
So
It is a
Kerry,
great Disney merchandise prize pack. So I'm jealous. I want that little mug. It's so cute that Mr. Potato had.
he's
It's
the
so
coolest.
cool. So
He's the highlight.
we will be contacting the winner as soon as the name has been drawn.
Absolutely.
Okay, wonderful. Well, happy Friday, everyone. And I want to thank you both. You both really amazing. And thanks again for everything. And to all the spoiled agents. And if you get an email from Kerry next week, because it's Friday, it's very good news, right?
You are the lucky winner.
Awesome. Great comments, guys. And
Awesome.
thanks,
Have a
everyone.
great
Really
weekend,
day.
everybody. Thank you.
Magical day, everybody.
Bye for now, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Bye.